Hi guys. Hi guys, and welcome back to another edition of Keto Cooking with Ron, and I'm Ron. Well, today we're going to be making steak in the air fryer, but not just steak. We're going to be making bacon wrap steak, and I made this one other time before. I really liked it, and what we'll do with that is we'll score the steak, pat it down dry, throw some seasoning on it, pop it into the air fryer for about 30 minutes until the steak and the bacon is well cooked, and come back and give you a follow-up. So why don't we just go right to it, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hi guys, welcome back to the back room, Keto Cooking with Ron, and what Ron eats in a day. Well, today we're having a Angus beef steak today, and I picked this up at our local market basket. It's certified Angus beef, 1.41 pounds. We paid $12.99 for that, and so it was very, very affordable for us. So what we're going to do to prep this, we're going to do, at least on mine anyways, and my wife will have it plain. I'm going to wrap some bacon around it, and this is the store-bought bacon. It's low sodium, and we're going to put a little bit of seasoning on it. This is what we're going to use. We're going to use, and everything is all to taste. We're going to put a little Montreal steak seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder. We're going to put it on both sides of the steaks, and then we're going to use a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper, and that's the pink Himalayan salt. Okay, and why don't we go right to it? So the first thing you want to do is open up your package, and I'm going to take it out of the packages. Then you're going to take a clean piece of paper towel, because we're going to be cooking this on the air fryer today, or in the air fryer today. Just pat this dry and get off all that gunk. Before I do anything, I always take a knife and I score it a little bit on both sides. I don't cut all the way through, because when you like your steak well done, it'll help it cook a little bit faster. And you can always do it opposite on the other side, but since I'm right-handed, I have to do it this way. Yeah, this is a pretty big piece of steak that I'm cutting, and I got it nice and cut like a, you know, because like I said, it'll make some good grill marks when you do this as well. And again, no set amount, everything's all to taste. Pepper, a little bit of salt. Just rub it in a little bit, and they'll get the other stuff on in a minute. Always want to season your food before you cook it, especially on the meats. For a side dish today, we're going to have asparagus, and I'm going to roast that in the oven. Now, we had made that before, and I'll probably film it out again there just to show you, have that extra video. Okay. Now on the garlic powder, this comes out pretty quick there, so I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on my hands. Just kind of like go like this. You don't want it to taste all garlicky. I'll do that on the other side. Okay. Let's get the onion powder, and then we're gonna get the Montreal steak seasoning. Onion powder. Rub it in. Now we'll rub it in. Pour the rest of that there. I like onions on my steak. I like onions with cooked and sauteed onions and peppers there, but today we're having it this way because we're trying to watch the carbs. And then we put a little bit of the Montreal steak seasoning. The stuff is fantastic, by the way. I don't know if you guys ever had this before, but it's really, really good. Gives it a really good flavor. Just rub it all in. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty with the seasoning. My wife's steak is ready to go in, so we'll set that aside and start wrapping up the bacon around the steak. So all you do is you just take one strip at a time. Very simple. Doesn't matter what end you start it. And you just wrap it. Like that. And it pretty much sticks on the steak. We're going to use 4 slices. This is the third one. Maybe we're going to get away with one more. I don't know yet. We'll see. You don't need toothpicks or anything to hold this. That's pretty much our bacon wrap steak, and that's our steak without the bacon wrap, because like I said, I like it with the steak and the bacon, and my wife likes it plain. So now let's go pop that into the air fryer, and we'll pop it under 400 degrees for 30 minutes, and we'll check it with a halfway mark, and then we'll take it and flip it on the other side and let it finish cooking and have a nice dinner. So let's get the in the air fryer. Okay, so basket is preheated, and that grease in there is from our sausages, and that's fine. I'm using a pair of tongs because I don't want to burn myself. And one piece of steak goes down like that, and then the steak with the bacon, just like that. That's what that looks like from this angle. Okay, now let's get it going at 400. For 30 minutes. Get it to halfway point, we'll flip it and finish up cooking and pull it out, let it set for a little while, and enjoy your dinner. Oh yeah, look at that, guys, huh? You hear that sizzling? Hi guys, and welcome back to What Ron Eats in a Day. Well, today we filmed and we're having bacon wrapped steak, and we're having the beef Angus steak today, and we're having a side order of asparagus. Doesn't that look good? Now I did the steak in the air fryer. I put salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and Montreal steak seasoning on both sides. Prior to that, I wiped my steak with a piece of paper towel, and then I scored it, and then I wrapped it up with 4 slices of bacon, and then I cooked the asparagus, cut off the bitter ends, rinsed it off in water, patted those dry, laid out a sheeting pan of foil, and put garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, and a little bit of avocado cooking spray on top to hold the spice in, and baked that off in the oven at 350 for about 15 minutes. And while that was cooking, that was finishing up. So now it's time for the oil to cut it open and have a taste test. And I'm having a Coke Zero today. It's part of what I want to talk about for this week's coming video. we're gonna get our carbs down to 20 or under for this week and go back into ketosis because my weight's been creeping up and I don't like it, and I don't want to lose. I don't want to gain what I lost up to this point. So let's cut that open. Steak is well done, as you can see. The way I like it. As you can see it with that camera angle. Yeah, I can grab a photograph on the camera. Look at that. Oh my God. Really good. And I don't know if you ever had bacon wrapped around your meat before, but it's fantastic. And there's the asparagus from that angle. So this is a really healthy meal today. Again, earlier today we made some shaffles. We made some coconut shaffles. I'll have the macros on the shaffles there above the video when you're watching this. But we're back to counting our macros there because we want to make sure we stay within the ketosis, which is burning fat for fuel. And you can see it did cook all the way through. So to get our body back into ketosis, it needs to be 20 net carbs or less. And at the very beginning of my weight loss journey, I was so careful. I was calibrating out my calories every day and keeping track. And once I hit my calorie count, that was done. I was done for the day. So we're going back to that type of system. And so right now, as I'm going to try to have like 3 meals a day. And I bought those. I cooked up those morning sausages. I can have those later with another shaffle, or you can have them with an egg later. Thinking of a poached egg maybe. And on a shaffle sandwich, easy peasy shaffle sandwich. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. And this is what Ron eats in a day: nice Angus steak and the Angus steak and nice asparagus. I love asparagus. It's nice and crunchy. But anyways, have a great day, guys. I forgot to tell you guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for coming back and watching this video.